very warm welcome to all of you, our esteemed guests, honorable dignitaries, to the 24th Asia Business and Social Forum 2024.
I would like to thank team for Asiaone, especially Dr. Rajat and Sandeep and his team, who have been doing fantastic work on this platform. And we had the fortune of interacting and presenting our work and networking at many other occasions in the past. Also welcoming Dr. Anurag Thakur here, who has been a visionary leader in Indian politics and has been a guiding force for many youth present in India, which is the number is staggering, more than 65% of our population. So I come from healthcare background, and very rightly the context was set by our honorable minister and member of parliament, that how India is shining on all fronts and why healthcare becomes so important when it comes to delivering care not only for our Indian patients but also for the world as such. I've been practicing as an orthopedic surgeon for last 18 years. And for last 7 years, we have been delivering care through Aakash Healthcare to a lot of patients who are from Indian origin and also from more than 40 odd countries, for which the patients travel from across the globe to India to take treatments. So while I speak, I would request the presentation to be there. It came to my mind that, as has been announced by our Prime Minister about the turn of century of independence by 2047, and we call it as Viksit Bharat. So there is one very important aspect which can be, turning tables for the healthcare delivery across the globe. We have seen huge amount of potential in terms of healthcare being delivered across the globe. The costing and the quality and various other parameters can be a challenge, but when it comes to India, all these things makes extreme good sense, wherein good quality care is delivered by an able team of healthcare professionals, but at a fraction of the cost. So that's where lies the potential of India in healthcare, and we call it as Vishwa Chikitsalaya, or the hospital for the world. Can we have the next slide? So very, it's known from the ancient times. Universities are as old as 5th century. Nalanda and Takshila has been known in the scriptures as old as the 5th century BC. Next slide. So India has been a birthplace for various procedures, various surgical procedures, where Sushruta, being the icon for surgery, has devised many procedures, and those of the principle are still applicable today. Going to the next slide. So the idea is to, so as you know, the population, majority of population, 65% is under 35, and where the healthcare holds great value when India comes very serious on the educating the youth in various fields, especially the healthcare and the technology part. So we talk about the economic growth. Of course, the GDP growth is staggering at 6.7%, one of the fastest. And then when it comes to seeking higher education, I think more than 2 million students, they appear only for the NEET exam, which is a very high number as compared to the globe. And when we talk about the emerging markets, of course, the import-export value stands at more than $1,000 billion. And COVID proved it beyond doubt that how India can scale up the production of vaccines, delivery of pharmaceuticals across the globe. So when it comes to the key factor in treatments, that's the cost. It's almost 60 to 90% of the cost of what is being given at various other countries. If you compare with the Western world, Middle East and other places, India delivers the same quality but at a fraction of price. So it also is important that when we talk about the quality delivery, More than 700 hospitals are recognized by the national standard, and there are 45 plus chains who are already registered with Joint Commission International USA. So that implies that India is focusing on quality care but at a fraction of price. And as the medical tourism is rising as high as going up till a CAGR of 18%, and the last year we have clocked $600 plus billion of medical tourism, which is just second to USA. And every year we see more than 2 million patients traveling from various countries, and India ranks among top 10 countries where people are traveling for the healthcare. And of course, not just the traditional allopathic, India holds value for various other alternative systems, whether it is yoga, massage therapies, physical and manual therapies, and acupressures. So when this is a very classical example where the chairman of Mahindra Group had an injury to her daughter's finger, and while he wanted to get the best care, and he went around the world to the best surgeons in USA and got treated, got operated, and after twice the surgery failed, one of the surgeons in USA asked them to go back to Mumbai and get treated by one of the local hand surgeon. And to his surprise, the surgeon was just a kilometer away from his house, and there that girl got the surgery done, and after that she was fine. So it holds the potential for not only for the middle class but for the riches of the world. And of course, since the quality is the key focus, one can always count on India for the treatments. And of course, the Indian doctors are rated among the best in the world through various publications. Coming to our institute, Aakash Healthcare, been there for the last 7 years. There are 4 hospitals in Delhi and NCR. And after getting all the accreditation, there are various centers of excellence we are operating upon, primarily the neurosurgery and cardiac surgery, orthopedics and joint replacement, and likewise 34 more specialities. And various complex cases referred from different countries coming here, getting treated and going back well. Technology is available on all fronts. We talk about robotics, we talk about biplanar cath labs, all the diagnostic modalities ranging from a simple X-ray to the high quality MRIs, all under one place for the betterment of the patient care. So how the journey works, patients usually come through the direct portals or to various partners where they share the queries, we respond, take the estimate, travel to India, and then we give an airport to airport service where the patient's treatment is managed right from the query till they go back home safe and sound. And we have dedicated 70 room guest houses for all those patients who travel, and they have got special needs for the stay as well as for the logistics. And that's how in these last 7 years, 40 lakh lives have been touched, and more than 35,000 international patients have already taken treatment coming from various countries as big as 40 plus countries. And I leave the stage here just with this focus in mind that can India be the hospital for the world? Can India bring hope for all those patients, all those countries where the healthcare delivery, or I would say even the education or the medical training is in a very incipient stage? And can India bring that equality of care for all those countries, not just by treating their patients but also giving back to those societies and countries where Indian doctors and healthcare professionals go back and train them so that they become self-sufficient due course of time. So that's the vision for 2047.
I'd like to congratulate Mr. Rajat Raj Shukl for this wonderful edition of Asiaone magazine's award ceremony.
It's, as I said on the stage, it's really an honor to be recognized at such a great forum, and truly delighted and elated. Thank you.